Hey yo, it's Mateo. Welcome back to my channel, guys. This is going to be my first podcast. This isn't the setup I'd want, this is kind of like my setup right now. I'd want it to be a little better, but this is the setup right now. I don't have the money for that, so this is how it's gonna be. But yes, this is gonna be my first podcast with Tomas, aka my cousin. We're related, so.
AKA Gucci Man.
So yeah, man, this is it. We're just here to. I've never done a podcast before. I'm super excited. So it's gonna be fun. We're gonna ask questions.
Just talk about things, random things, life.
Yep. It's all right.
Just whatever pops in our head, we'll just talk about it right now.
Yeah, man.
So how's life been, Mateo, right now? What have you been up to?
Life right now is just kind of. Right now, at the moment, I'm working on getting a better job. My situation, I work at Hobby Lobby right now, but my situation.
Yeah.
It's not the best. It's, management. They're telling me I don't work hard enough to get full time there. And I don't want to take like any disses or anything at them, but yeah, that's just my situation with them. $11 an hour part time. They can't even make me $11 an hour full time. Like why? Why can't they?
Dang. Well, you took the risk, man.
I took the risk, and yeah, now I know for next time. It was a learning process. So I learned pretty much don't do it. I mean, full time pays $17 an hour there. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but but they pay $17 an hour full time at Hobby Lobby. Recently I've been kind of trying to go back to Walmart because I worked there previously. He's kind of like talking. I texted Cheryl, my old manager, and she didn't say anything.
She hasn't brought anything up.
No.
You know what we should do? I should just be at work and I'll have you call me, and then I'll be like, Cheryl, there's someone on the phone that wants to talk to you. And then
we could do that. Yeah. So, yeah. So that's pretty much my life. I applied for a base job. That pays $20 an hour. I'm waiting on a call from her. She never called me back. Yet, I hope.
You called her like 10 times.
I did.
Right?
I called her a lot, and I left her like 3 different voicemails, but nothing. So it kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I'd like a job where I can work as much as I want and get as much overtime as I want, and just get all that money, like work as much as I want, because I want to work. I don't want to. I don't want to just...
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I want... how I was in...
OGP.
A year ago in OGP,
yeah
I was doing 12-hour, 13-hour shifts. It was crazy. And I got, a lot of overtime. My check was $1,200.
That was awesome.
In one check, my check was $1,200. It was cool. I loved it. Back when times were good. Back when I was achieving... Now I'm broke. I have no money. This is what I'm doing.
Well, now there's more to achieve,
Yeah, that's true. Oh no, I just hope, because, I believe in God, but I hope He leads me towards the right path. Because I want to work. I really do, but it's like no place trusts me. But they won't let me. Everyone has their limits, and they limit me, which sucks. Hobby Lobby won't give me full time. Anywhere I've applied to 4 different places, and none of them have called me or anything. So I'm I'm a good worker, and I'm willing to work. And actually, I didn't tell you this. Dwayne messaged me, and he's gonna give me an interview at his job.
Really? When?
It was originally, I think, yesterday, but they were too busy, so he said his boss is gonna give me a call.
Oh, okay, cool, man.
So I'm excited. I hope,
Dwayne.
I hope that's the way I'm meant to go. I want to work at the base because it's my job that I want. I can have as much overtime as I want. It's a good job. We'll see, man. So what about you?
I've just been working and been working out lately. only the boys understand why.
Only the boys.
Only the boys understand why you work hard.
You gotta get them gains.
I bought a new car, a brand new car, a Toyota Camry in 2021. That's like one of my first major purchases, and it's crazy, man. I never thought I would buy like a brand new car so soon.
So I have a question.
Uh-huh.
You want to like leave like Alamogordo, right?
Maybe one day.
Like not right now.
I'm not sure about right now.
No.
I need to get more situated financially and everything. I feel like I still got like a lot more to learn.
Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. What do you think about life?
About life?
About life. What do you think? Is there a purpose? Do you think there's a purpose?
I think there's a different purpose for each and every person in life. That each and every person has their own purpose. And sometimes you spend so much time trying to find your purpose, when in reality it's just supposed to kind of like come. It's just gonna happen, you know. Things happen. People change. People come in and out of your lives like crazy, and you shouldn't have to worry about your purpose.
Yeah, that's true.
Because what if life had no purpose, and you spent your whole life searching for a purpose, and you wasted all that time, all that money and hours? You know?
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I don't know.
It's debatable.
I just don't know about life. Like, life is cool. I feel like in life, you can either make a peaceful life, or you can have it, you know, like heaven or hell. I feel like all of that could be in, like, earth. All of it.
Yeah.
And depending
on your lifestyle.
Yeah. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of... Speaking of which, this is a good topic. We've never done, you know, drugs. We've never drunk. Never... Smoke. We don't do any of that. What are your opinions? Like, do you... What about other people that do?
This is so debatable. Like, we're gonna get roasted. We're gonna get roasted by all the alcoholics out there.
Look, okay, me personally, I don't care if you drink. I just don't ever try to get me to drink. I don't care if you drink. Drink your life away. Like, go for it. But, like, I don't try to get me to drink. That's all I ask. You can drink around me. I don't care. Just don't try to get me to drink.
Some people drink because it makes them feel better with themselves, or I don't know why.
I think, I don't know. I feel like people who drink are depressed. Or like most people, like 90%.
But that's like, I see that as an unhealthy way of coping with like
because
depression.
The way I look at it, it gives you like a fake happiness. A fake temporary happiness because you think you're happy. I feel like it's a liquid that makes you think you're happy and makes you think like all those problems
like
are
a
gone.
hallucination.
Yeah. But they're not. They're still there, you know. But I think drinking just... And overall, you know, it's going to hurt your health. And I don't know. I just think, yeah, that's what drinking does. And it doesn't really help.
And it's just not my vibe. I'm in life, and like right now, I'm not looking to drink or smoke and stuff. I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for a better future for myself right now, and just
Yeah, right now I'm just focusing on myself.
Yeah, and trying to get situated, and you know, just grinding.
Yeah.
Physically, mentally, just working for yourself, because no one else is gonna work for you. You know.
Yeah.
And
that's like my whole life. I don't know. I've been I wanted to do. I've been working so hard, like behind the scenes, guys. So you've seen vlogs, all this stuff of mine, but behind the scenes, I've been working so hard, like at the gym, trying to get a better job. I mean, I've called the lady 10 different times, probably. I've been going for it, and I still haven't got anywhere, which makes me think. I don't know. Maybe I'm meant to stay at Hobby Lobby.
Keep going.
At least right now, because I like to think everything happens for a reason, don't you?
I do, big time.
And that's why I don't know. But it's also weird because the day that Cheryl was gonna call me, I got that opportunity with the job fair.
Yeah.
And when she called me, I was at the job fair applying for the base, and I missed her call. That's kind of like, to me, that's a hint saying I don't belong. I don't belong, like, at Walmart, or even right now.
Maybe it meant you don't belong at that job.
Like, I'm not sure, because it's like, I was 100% gonna wait for Cheryl. I had the day off. And then I went to the job fair, and she just so happened to call me while I was at the job fair. I just think that maybe I'm not supposed to go to Walmart right now. But then again, it's like, well, if I was meant to go to this job at the base, you'd think she would have called me back. But she never did. So, in a way, I feel like it's delaying me leaving Hobby Lobby, and in the long run, I feel like maybe it's making me stay at Hobby Lobby a little longer.
See, I feel like when you say, like, maybe this is meant to be, that life is weird, man. And you may think it's meant to be, but it's actually not. I mean, you could tell from past experiences in life, you're like, maybe this is meant to be, and in the end, it turned out, not being meant to be.
Cause my life, it's just crazy. Like, I look back at 2 years. See, I'll show you this video. Here, I'll show you. It'll be on the screen too.
Right now.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be edited. They can see this right now, like what I'm doing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, cause I'm screen recording.
Oh,
so they can see everything I'm doing. Yeah, see, look, that's everything.
Oh, cool, man.
So I was looking back. What video? I had a channel, a Minecraft channel actually, and it's called Wicked Slime. And look, 2 years ago, I posted these videos of like what I was doing. Okay, and by the way, this girl, I don't want to say her name. So that was this girl that I was like talking to, and during this video, and this was, what date was this posted? October 6th, 2019.
Whoa, it is
almost
October 3rd right now.
Almost 2 years ago. And in a way, it feels like I was like so much more happy, because I remember filming this video, and during this video, I was literally talking to the girl I liked on Snapchat. I was like, I paused while mining, playing Minecraft. I'd pause and message her, and then my brother was in my room too, and he's like, oh, come on, like, she can wait. And I was like, no, I like her, I'm gonna message her.
Yeah.
He's like right there, so that pause, messaging her. And I think that's crazy, like, it's crazy to think 2 years ago today, pretty much, that I was at Walmart messaging her. I was friends with two different people I don't even talk to anymore. My friends are different. 2 years ago, my friends are different. My setup's different. I have new computers. Everything's pretty much changed.
Yeah. Life goes on.
Man, 2 years ago. I sure missed 2 years ago.
You shouldn't focus too much on it, though.
It's hard, though.
It is hard.
Like, right now, like, too, because I'm not, like, I'm happy. I don't have anything to be, like, depressed about. I just wish I could do more, like, right now. Like, when I was at Walmart doing all that, getting the overtime and getting the money, I was like, yes, like I'm getting tons of money, I'm getting overtime, I'm getting like raises, I'm gonna save up a bunch of money and then move. I was literally gonna move by like 2018, I think, my first time I was gonna move, and I was gonna go to Colorado.
Yeah, I remember you telling me this.
And look at me now, 2021, and I'm still here.
But your whole life has changed, you know, your whole friends, your whole work, your environment, your mindset. You weren't even working out, you know? Like, that's, like, now a big part of your life, like...
Yeah. Like, yeah, we go to the gym every day. Well, pretty much every day. I take Mondays off, but, you know, I'm trying. I don't know where I belong right now, I guess, if that makes sense. I know where I want to be, which is like acting, just stuff like that. So, I mean, as the gym, I'm like, I'm not doing anything else, so might as well go to the gym and work out.
Everyone knows where they want to be or what they want to be, and that's called dreams. But if you could try to work towards those dreams, most people say, I want to be this, and they never do anything to get towards that goal at all. You know, they just sit on it.
See, what I don't get, like, okay, you know people in the past, or anyone really, and then like you, me, you know, we don't really do bad things. You know, we want the right thing, we don't attack anyone, we don't, you know, we don't do anything, we're nice people. We don't do, you know, we don't harm anyone, we don't talk about anyone, we don't really do much of anything like that. And it's like, well, why aren't we, like,
the winners,
succeeding? Yeah, why aren't we winning? I've seen other people in my life that have done horrible things, and they're doing better than I am right now.
Yeah, I get that, man. Like, it's tough, but you just gotta keep going. You can't stop, you know? And I feel like no matter how bad they are, and, you know, I'm not gonna get jealous. I'm just gonna be like, oh, okay, I'm still gonna do me.
I mean, I don't like it, because it's like, man, like, in a way it makes me think, what am I doing wrong? If they're succeeding and I'm not, like, what am I doing wrong?
What if it just appears that they are and they're actually not, you know? It's just like a mask.
That's true.
Like, social media, that's why sometimes I think social media is kind of bad. Because, you know, someone could post things and it can make their life look cool. But in reality, it's like boring and bland, you know? They could be fake, you know?
Yeah. It's crazy. Sometimes I just wish I knew answers to things.
Yeah, man.
Just because there's a lot of time, especially like the last 2 years alone, it's been the slowest years of my life. Just like going up, you know?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Getting a raise or getting money or anything like that. Like the last 2 years have been the slowest period where I've done good things. Or like have succeeded, I want to say. And it just feels slow. And like I'm trying so hard, but it's not working out. It's like I'm trying to apply, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that, and nothing's working out.
It seems slow, but
It is, but
when you think about other things, like when me, you, and Roman went like hiking in the snow, like that seems like a long time ago for me.
that is.
But it wasn't like that long ago. Like just those little moments are like amazing.
Yeah.
I like, you know, I cherish those moments, just hanging out, doing crazy things, talking to ghosts. If you haven't seen those videos, you should check them out right now.
It's definitely been the longest years of my life and the shortest years of my life. If that makes any sense. That probably makes zero
It's
sense.
the longest but shortest years of my life.
If that makes any sense, then you'll understand what I mean. It was definitely, because I've done a lot, but at the same time, it's not as much as I would have liked to do. If that makes sense.
Really, it's been crazy. 2 years. I was 17 in high school right now, and I feel like a complete different person, to be honest with you. Like, dude, it's so weird. Like, I can't look back and see myself
I was
like
19.
You're my age.
I was 2 years ago, and I was doing this, playing Minecraft without any worries in the world, pretty much. And then, you know, when you think you're talking to your girl.
Let's get on that subject, boys. This is for the boys.
Oh man, yeah, times have changed, but yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna let that. It's just good time. Like when I look back at a specific, like this video, it just gives me good memories because I was happy then. But then, like the situation that came out of what happened with, like, yeah, the girl I liked and everything, you know, I'd never want that again.
Didn't just prove that she wasn't like meant for you, you know?
Yeah.
Just she really cared about you and like valued you as a person. She wouldn't have done that. You know, I guess she didn't value how you thought she did.
Even like my best friend too. Like it, you know, he was just as guilty. And we've known each other for years, and I don't know why he would do that. But
let's be honest, he's a whack job.
Okay, yeah, but let's not talk too much. Let's move on. I don't want to talk. I've done that, you know, you guys seen the serious video. I don't want to, you know, that's all old news. It's just interesting stuff to look back on, like this video, and to think about that. Like, I had other ones too. Like this one. Oh, this one was so good. I just love this. You haven't seen any of these videos.
I didn't even know about this channel.
This is me? Okay, yeah, so this girl.
Oh, you got the potion right there?
Oh yeah, I know. The potion. But yeah, look, that's my brother.
Comment down.
I say, Sophie, I'm in the PvP world. Are you gonna hunt me? Because that was this girl, and she was like, if I find anyone in the PvP world, I'm gonna kill them. And so I was like, okay, I loved PvP. Like, I was like a PvP god back then. And so I was like, okay, well, then challenge accepted. And so I go in the PvP world. And she says, Slime, if I see you, you will die. And so I TPA here. I try to get her to teleport to me. This is fun. I miss these games. She says, Slime power, reason for TP. My name was Slime Power. And look, that's her. She was disguised as a dolphin. And I knew, so I was I'm killing a dolphin.
So isolated.
Yeah, I killed her. She's dead. And she didn't do a single heart.
Keep
And I just put
going
E's
back
and
and
she's like, you can't kill me. That was a TP kill. And then her friend later that day tried to jump us. She had a friend named Lieutenant Lulu. That's why I said later the same day, Lieutenant Lulu, which was apparently the best PvPer on the server, invited my brother and I to like a raid. You know, the raiding and the
villagers. Yeah.
They invited us to that. And so we were there, and then instantly they started attacking us out of nowhere. And I knew it was coming. I'm like, no. So I brought like as much stuff as I could to like defend myself. And so yeah, she started attacking me. So we killed JP, which was one of her friends. We killed him, and we chased him. Well, I say him. Lieutenant Lulu is a guy, it turns out. Yeah. So I chased him. We're chasing him around for a while, and then he PvP logs. Like, he logs out in PvP combat, but nothing happens. So he was free to go, pretty much. So we trap him in, like, this little box, and we wait for him to come back.
What if he responded with, like, an ender eye and just...
I mean, he could have.
Dang.
But, like, I had speed potions, strength potions. I would have just chased him. I think I had ender pearl. And then, I didn't know this, but there was an invisible guy right there, because it was her friend, JP. And, yeah, she asked him because she thought we were hacking. But, yeah, yeah, she called her friend because she thought we were cheating, but we weren't cheating, so, yeah, we had her own. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. And then we ended up fighting. Like, the next day I saw him and I asked him to fight, and I killed him. Like, come on. Like, really? And yeah, he's dead. 2 hearts to me. Not gonna lie, he killed me once, though. But just because, I don't know, I was nervous.
Dang, what a noob. What a noob.
But yeah, so that's that. Crazy. I know, it's just crazy how quick time flies. Because that was September 24th, 2 years ago.
Dang, man.
2019.
You know what you should do? You should go on Google and see if there's like a topic generator. Wouldn't that be cool?
Topic generator?
Yeah, and then we can just like go off of it.
Random
Topic generator?
Yeah.
Generate
Yeah.
random. Oh, this would be.
We're gonna do the cheat way.
This is how we get all our content, you know?
What was your first smartphone?
Smartphone? Dude, okay, to be honest with you, I didn't grow up with a phone. Like, I barely got a phone, like, middle of sophomore year. And it was some sucky, they're kind of like a phone that you could buy cards for all the time. But it wasn't like a good company. It was some sucky, like, kind of kid-ish company.
Yeah.
And it was an Android. And then, senior year of high school, I bought, iPhone 6. And recently I just bought just like an iPhone 11. I just upgraded. How did you feel when you got my first phone? I was like, wow, I could talk to my friends. So instantly I messaged my friends. It was cool.
I got my first phone when it was a while ago, but I got my first phone. I don't really remember how I felt when I got. I mean, it was cool, but I was like, yeah, I could play games on it. That's all I literally played games my whole life, pretty much. I've never dated anyone. I think I mentioned that. So yeah, I don't know. I've just been playing games, having fun. What about you? Have you ever dated anyone? Didn't you date someone?
No, your boy's too sexy for the ladies. No,
So
I
you've never
never.
dated anyone your whole life. What was the closest thing, like, to a relationship that you got?
Closest?
Yeah. Like hugging? Was there any hugging involved, like, with anyone?
No, no, really physical.
Were you ever, like, talking to a girl?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Like, talking, like, talking. Like, hey.
Yeah. Yes. Right. Yeah,
Actually.
Yes.
Speaking of that, I forgot about that. Yeah.
I don't know if I want this.
But, yeah, we don't have to talk about that if you don't want to talk.
Yeah, because I don't want her.
But yeah, we don't have to talk about that. How many?
Asking.
I was gonna say, how many girls have you, like?
Actually liked.
Yeah. When was your first?
That I actually liked would be just like 3 that you know, there's girls you think are just she's
I've liked
cute
a
and stuff,
few, yeah.
but there's girls that like you just like them for them, you know, like you get to learn about their life and you're just like, wow.
Is it weird, like, when you meet someone and you have no intentions of dating them, and then they grow on you?
Yeah, and it just happens.
Yeah, that sucks.
That's the worst kind of, you know,
It is,
love.
because that's happened twice now. Twice
wow.
with me. And, like, sure, yeah, you know, I'm over both of them. But it's happened twice. And it kind of sucks, because it's like, you don't even plan on, like, sometimes you don't even plan on being friends with them.
You don't even think about it, and
Yeah.
like it just happens.
And then you guys just start talking, and you just connect. And then
at least you think you connect.
that's
other,
that's true.
you know.
That's true. At least I think, I don't know. I feel like I get attached sometimes too easily. But then again, like, that's kind of weird to say because I've never dated anyone. And, you know, I've never wanted to, really. Like, I don't, that's not, like, my main goal in life, isn't to, I need to date someone and have a family. That's not my main goal. My main goal in life is to be, like, satisfied enough financially, mentally, and just help people.
Mhm.
Like help people who really like out there right now. There's as we're talking, there's so many things going on out there
Yeah,
that we
dude.
don't even know. Some people, kids being abused, maybe
Mhm.
right now,
Bad stuff.
and like if I even have the smallest ability to change that or try to, then that's what I want to do.
Yeah, man.
I want to
That's
work
good.
to that, and that's like my ultimate goal is to just help as many people as I can. Pretty much make the world a better place than it is, because the world is awful. There's so many things wrong right now. So many things, and to think like even if I become president, which is a goal, I've never said that before ever. The goal, yes, I'm gonna try to become president one day. One day. And yeah, once I am, I'm just gonna try to make everything a better place.
Dang, we'll be hanging out in the White House, doing White House vlogs. Be like, yo, I'm here with Mr. President.
No, but yeah, I definitely, if like for example, like this is just something. If I was president, first thing I do is like, I'm just. What's a major problem? Like homelessness is one.
Uh-huh.
Maybe try to just build as many homeless shelters, or maybe just try to add as much jobs maybe as I can, and to give them like an opportunity.
Well, you could add jobs so then when tax season come,
And
you'll have more money coming from taxes, which could pay for those
That's true too.
places.
I think honestly, if I ever became president, this is probably a bad idea. But I would really want to change the way the world works. Like I think if we all teamed up, we could achieve so much more than if we were all separated.
Mhm.
I feel like if we were all one team, every human being on this planet was one team, and we were all together to work and do all this, like use everyone's brain or like help each other out. I feel like it would be incredibly better.
But I feel like that's never gonna happen.
I
Like
don't
being a
think it-
president, it'll be nice to make peace with so many other countries. Like go on good terms.
This just because there's so many
But-
bad people out there, and they just want to do harm.
Look at it like a bunch of siblings, having a bunch of siblings, and I'm trying to agree on something. There's always gonna be someone or a couple of them that's gonna like disagree on something.
Yeah, because everyone wants a different thing.
Yeah.
Not everybody wants the same thing. So like peace. If I say everybody wants peace, and everybody doesn't want peace.
Yeah.
And I don't know
there's-
why, but some people don't want peace, and I don't understand that. I don't.
Or some people want peace, but they're not willing to work on it.
Or that. Some people confuse me in life.
See, people say they want to change the world, but the biggest change is changing yourself. You can't change the world if you don't change yourself first.
Because I have a lot to learn, and I mean a lot, before, if I'm ever gonna, become president, change the world, do all this crazy stuff.
Oh yeah.
I have so much to learn. It's crazy, but I've learned a lot already. Compared to like 2 years ago or a year ago, I know a lot more than I do now. But yeah, the world's just crazy.
Yeah, man. Always was, always will be.
I feel like it's worse though. Like, don't you guys feel like back in the day, like in 2006, 2007, it was a lot better, I think. Because I don't remember as much chaos as there is today. I feel like it's slowly getting worse every single day. Or every single year.
I feel like things improve and then things got worse, You can't have good without bad. And that's true.
Yeah, the world took a dark turn. And it's getting worse every year, I feel like. With people, arguing, Karens, arguing for no apparent reason at all.
But you just see that on the news, they hardly post good things on the news. They like to feed the negative stuff because it grabs more views, and negative stuff kind of grabs your attention more. You get more curious into things, things like that. And that's what the news is, and the news provides all that for everyone 24/7, you know.
Yeah.
The news is based upon bad news, you know, bad things. They'll show good things here and there, but
That's true. Yeah. Back in high school, though, let's talk about high school.
high school, oh
Yeah.
snap.
So back in high school, well, my freshman year, I got teen court. That says a lot about me, right?
He's a bad
all I
kid.
said, I didn't even do anything. I just said yes, and I got in trouble for encouragement. My friend asked me, he bumped into the fire alarm, and it made a loud beeping noise, and I was curious, like, okay, for some reason, in my head, I thought, oh, it's a small beeping noise, you have to go up and, like, listen to it with your ear. And so he's like, oh, dare me to do it again? And we're like, yeah, do it. He couldn't get it, so he opens the cover, and it starts going off, and he tried to close it, but it wasn't closing. So they tried walking away, and it's just making a loud beeping noise, and everyone in the hall was like slowly walking out because
They thought it was a fire
looking at us.
drill?
Yeah, they were looking at us, and it was just going off. And then the teacher comes out, and she's like, "You guys!" Like she saw the ones leaving. She's like, "Oh, get over here right now!" And yeah, she went over there. The guy came all fast and closed the thing. It was crazy. And then me and my friend, one of our other friends, we ran down the stairs into the commons.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, and then eventually we went back up there, and then in our first hour we got called to the office.
Oh, that
Yeah.
friend told?
Yeah, no, Draven, he told. Yeah, my old friend.
He told?
Yeah.
And he said I was with these people?
Draven threw me down the bus. He was an old friend. And so he was, I wasn't even in the cameras, and then the officer, he was like, so who all was with you? And he was like, oh, Matthew. And I think I'm the only name he said, and then I get called, and he's like, and I go in there, and the officer's like, hey, so you know why you're in here today? And I was like, no.
I'm student of the month?
Oh, no.
No.
I was like, for pulling the fire alarm? And he was like, that's right. And I'm like, I didn't even pull the fire alarm. That was a question for, like, is that why I'm in here? Is because you guys thought we pulled the fire or something like that?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and he was like, that's right. And I'm like, what do you mean that's right? That was a question for you. And you thought I was telling you? And I was so mad. And he's like, oh, so you're going to have to go to teen court now? And all this dumb stuff. And then at teen court, I confronted him. Or I asked him, the officer, I went up to him. And I was like, how is it encouragement? You know, he asked a question, and you said I'm in trouble for encouragement. And I told him, I'm like, I wasn't even on the cameras, because I wasn't even on the cameras. And, you know, I was like, all I said was yes. How could I get in trouble for saying yes? Freedom of speech. Encouragement.
You encourage a
Yeah,
crime.
and all he says, he's like, oh, well.
And he's like,
and I'm like,
yes.
dude, I already got my community service hours. I already got my punishment. What do you mean? Yeah, he didn't really care. I was like, I'm so sad. And then the guy in there, they take me into the courthouse or whatever, and the guy takes me to the back where they have I guess some cells.
Uh-huh.
And he was like, yeah, well, if you do, you know, what you did was really horrible. I'm like, I didn't even do. I said
I didn't
yes.
do anything.
Yeah, and then he looks at the cells and he's like, you know, if you do anything worse, you're gonna end up in one of these. And I'm like, these guys are really threatening me with the cell for saying something. Why? And I didn't understand. I was like, okay, well, you can't say stuff. And yeah, that sucked. That was fun times. Actually, I loved community service. It felt like I was working. I got to work at a Mexican fiesta, and it was so much fun. I got to,
Oh, wow.
basically, I was at a game booth, and so I was in charge of the game booth pretty much. And just fun stuff like that. I don't know how that was a punishment. I don't know how teen court was a punishment, but I'd do it again.
I mean, you didn't do anything.
I wouldn't do, you know, anything again to get teen court, but, you know, I would definitely do that again. It was fun. You know, I got to work at a thrift store,
Really?
Yeah, for them, I was putting stuff out, like stocking.
What?
Yeah. It was crazy. That was community service for you. Yeah, that was fun. I liked it. It was fun. I really did. The only thing that sucked was jury duty. I hated it so much.
Oh, you had to do that?
Yeah, I
Oh,
had to do
man.
jury duty, I think, every Saturday or something like that.
Yeah, was it boring?
It was fun because I got to listen to everyone else's story. Like, what they did wrong. Like, oh, I sped. And I heard so many worse stories than me. Like, oh yeah, I was speeding like 30 over the limit and stuff like that. And I'm like, I said yes. And I'm sitting in this chair.
You're all in jury duty. Yes. Send me to jail right now.
You're like, you gotta leave right now.
50 years.
Hey man, look, no, we can't be having that. Can you go sit over there? Jeez, good times, man. Jury duty, hated it. What were they even gonna charge me for? Like, they said if I do my community service hours and everything, it's not gonna be on my record. What would they have charged? They would have probably said something stupid. Encouragement, felony one.
Encouragement, felony one.
I hate them so much. Whatever. Yeah, but that's the story. That's my freshman year.
Wow.
Trust me, every other year wasn't that bad. Did you ever get in a fist fight?
In elementary school,
You
a
did?
lot.
Oh, a lot?
Oh, yeah, when I was like in first grade. But after, no. Did you?
Once. My first fist fight was in middle school.
Really?
Yeah.
What? What?
To be honest, it's weird because I've never been bullied in
Mhm.
school
Mhm.
at all. I've never been bullied.
Mhm.
And people might say I'm the one who bullies.
Really?
I swear I'm not. No, I would never. I wouldn't
They
go
said
around.
that at school?
No, I think someone just said it as a joke. Like
They say that to me at work. They always say, "Oh, you always bully everyone."
No, I know. I just did my own thing, and I guess that might have triggered people. I don't know.
I just joke
But no
around
one-
so much.
Yeah, no one ever bullied me. You know, I've never almost. Actually, no, I've probably almost been in a fight a couple times. But okay, my first fist fight was my friend's. Okay, his name was Josh, and back in high school, he got mad for people saying your mom. He got mad. Like, he generally got mad. I guess it was offensive to his mom, but I didn't know the situation. It's like, yeah, your mom, and he got so offended. And I was with Cole.
Oh,
It was the
wow.
lunchroom, yeah. And I go to lunch and I sit down with them. Everyone's sitting down, and they're
Yeah.
like, "Hey, you know Josh? Like, if you say your mom to him, he gets really mad." And I was like, "Are you serious?" I'm like, "Your mom," and they're like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "I'm gonna go say it to him." So after lunch, we're hunting him down, and then we see him at the basketball court. I'm like, "He's over there," and we wait for them to come back. They finish, and they're coming back, and I see Josh, and I'm like, "Okay, Cole." He was gonna say it with me. And I was like, Cole, we're gonna both say, "Hey, Josh, you punch like a wussy."
Uh-huh.
And then we're gonna be like, "Nah, just kidding. You punch like your mom."
Uh-huh. And
So-
offended him?
Okay, he comes over and yeah, we do. I'm like, "Hey, Josh," I'm like, "You punch like a wussy." We both say that.
Uh-huh.
And he does this, and he gets ready to like punch.
Uh-huh.
And then I was like, "Just kidding," and Cole stopped saying stuff that he just backed away.
Oh, okay,
And I
yeah.
finished it. Yeah, he backed away. Cole didn't want none of it.
And you said you punched like
Yeah,
your
and I
mom.
was like, "Just kidding. You punched like your mom," and he just starts swinging.
Really?
Yeah. He just starts swinging, and I'm over there like blocking. And I was laughing. I was dying laughing the whole time. He was just swinging, and then he hits me in the face, like right here. And
Really?
that's when I got mad, and I was like, "Okay, you're serious." And I got ready to punch him, and I did like that, and then they pull us back.
Really?
Yeah, they pull us back, and they're like, "Oh my god!" Like, and I'm like, "Oh, I didn't even get a hit him." Yeah, but I was ready to just bam.
Was he angry?
He was mad. He was really mad. Like, he was just like serious face and just going at me. Yeah, it was so funny. And
Yes,
then
issues.
yeah, that same they're pulling us back and they separate us and the bell rings and you can just hear him across campus saying, "I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna kill you." And he's just screaming. And then we have the next, like, I think 7th and 8th period together.
Uh-huh.
And I see him, and he goes up to me, and he's like, look at what you made me do to my lunchbox. He broke his lunchbox swinging at me.
Well, now you're monked by a new one.
Yeah, and he was like, look at what you made me do. And I'm like, you did that to yourself. I'm like, you're the one that's swinging. Like, you broke your own lunchbox. And then in class, and I hear him say, he's like, we go to the same bus stop, too, to go home. And yeah, he was like, I'm gonna hit him again. And I'm like, no, he's not. He ain't gonna hit me again. And then yeah, we go to the bus stop, and we're sitting at the very end, like it's in the like gym because they have us in the gym for some reason. It was probably really windy or something. But I was sitting at one end with my friends. He was sitting at another with his, and another guy named Josh. He was coming up and he's like, hey, you know, Josh said he was gonna. I'm like, oh, he's just sitting over there. I'm like, he's not gonna do anything. And he's like, here, you want me to try to make him do something? And I was like, yeah, go for it. I didn't care. And so I guess he went over there and told him something. And he was just staring, and he comes back and he's like, oh yeah, he's getting really mad. And I'm like, yeah, well, tell him something else. And he goes over there, and I guess he says something else. And I see him get up, and he starts walking over. And I don't know what to this day, I don't know what he said to him. But it had to have been something bad for him to just walk up like that. And then, yeah, my friends, I was looking down, and my friends were like, Matthew, he's coming over. And I look up, and he's right there, so I get up. And he's like, your ass is knocked the fuck out.
Really?
Yeah. And he just starts swinging again.
Again?
Yeah, and I tried grabbing his hands and, like, holding them there. Like, I tried, like, grabbing them and holding them. But he was just swinging, and I couldn't get it.
And then
and I was like, oh, and then the teacher ran, and she's like, yeah, he was like, hey, or it was a girl, yeah, she was like, hey, like, you need to stop. And then, yeah, he just stopped, and he just started crying.
What?
Yeah, and he was like, he's making fun of me, like, and like, yeah, the teacher takes him all the way over there, and then my bus comes and I leave.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then nothing else after that, or?
Nothing.
Wow,
Yeah.
weird.
That was funny, no teachers talked to me or anything.
Wow.
Yeah, and
Crazy.
that was the story of my first fight.
We should ask another question and see what pops up.
What will the future of education be?
More money into it.
What will the future of education be? Actually, that brings up this kind of. We could use this to make up our own questions in a way. Because okay, I have
Or
a
we could
question.
click on another one if you
I
go.
have a question. Do you think education determines? Like, do you think everyone needs education to be like successful? Like, that's basically how the world, sets everyone out to be. You need to go to college. Do you believe in that? You need to go to college to succeed.
I don't believe so. There's so much people who didn't and they succeeded.
Yeah.
And so most people right after high school, they'll go to college and they'll get some dumb degree, and they can't use it anywhere. They can't find a job with it.
That's true.
Or they'll get some degree because their parents, and it's not something they want. So then they'll just stop doing what their job is, and they'll work as a Walmart person or something. But the people who know what they want to be and know that they could do it forever,
Yeah.
then I think it'll be worth it.
Yeah.
But like I was looking into college stuff not too long ago.
Really?
Yeah, I just looked at it.
For what?
My job was offering like free college.
Oh.
But it was only on certain things and it wasn't like anything good. So then I looked at our local college, just curiosity to see what they had. And again, like in high school, nothing appealed to me, like nothing grabbed my attention. Everything was just meh, And I feel like education would be good, but I don't want to get something dumb and I use it,
I'll be honest, I hated school. I hated high school. I don't plan on going to college ever, really. I don't know. But even if college was free, I wouldn't go to college. Just because college isn't for me.
Mm-hmm.
I think, to be honest, like, what's for me? What he said, basically. If you want to be a nurse or, like, a doctor or a surgeon, I think you should definitely go to college to learn all that. Because, like, even myself now, I definitely don't know, like, I can't perform surgery on someone without killing them. Like, I definitely can't, unless I took years of studying.
Yeah.
But I don't want to do any of that. I want, to make videos, acting, and all that. And I don't need to go to college for that. You can go to college, and it'll help you.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't need to, I feel like, to be successful. And I'm just taking the higher risk. I'm not trying to, hate on anyone that's going for college. I hope you succeed. But, I think I'm just taking more of a risk. But this is what I feel that's right for me.
And like older people, they'll be like, if I was your age, I would go to school,
Mm-hmm.
And then I look at them and I'm like, well, you could still go to school at your age right now. There's no difference, man.
And then you always get those people that are like, oh, you should go back to school. It's like, I don't want to do that. You don't know my goals.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to go back. School's not for me.
Yeah. I'm like, well, there's nothing that I really look forward to in that career-wise, and I don't see anything, so...
Yeah, I don't want any, nothing interests me. What interests me is videos, and just making traveling, especially. Speaking of traveling, let's talk about traveling.
Traveling?
Yeah. How, you like traveling?
You like traveling.
I love traveling.
Okay, what about it?
How much do you want to explore?
As much as I can, I guess. But some people use traveling as like a way to find, like we were talking about earlier, a purpose or something. And like, someone asked me about that, like the other day, like, oh, you should go traveling and maybe you'll find a purpose or something. Because we were talking, deep talk.
Yeah.
And I told that person, I think either way, if I did travel all over the world, that I would not find what I want.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like if I travel, I won't find what I want.
No?
No.
But there's so much out there.
There is, but I don't think I'll find what. Like,
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
Why do you like traveling?
I like it because we do photos.
I was like,
I don't know, it's just a new environment. It's like taking a break from your life. And it's just nice. I really like going to museums and stuff, learning things. I don't know, I always like learning things, learning new things.
yeah.
I'll learn something and then jump onto a new topic or something.
So learning new things. And I like traveling, same reason he does, learning stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And because I like to meet new people. And there's so many people out there. So many people.
There is.
I went to California for 3 days, and I met so many people. Some people that I'm friends with on Facebook. They're cool. They're amazing people. I met some really cool people. 3 days of traveling to California. That's it. Just 3 days, and I met so many people. We come from a small town where we see the same people every day pretty much. We have one Walmart, a Walmart supercenter and like a neighborhood Walmart, to give you kind of a perspective. Our town's not big at all. And so the people we meet, there's only so many. And we
Even
see the same people.
The people you went to school with, you still see,
Yeah, you see them around. You could literally go to every place, and if you went to every shop or store that was open,
mm-hmm.
from like 9 a.m. to like 8 p.m.
or event or
when
anything.
everything closes. Yeah, I bet you could go to every single store and see who works there, and you'll see so many familiar faces. It's crazy. Like, this town is so tiny. It's insane.
Yeah, and it's cool going somewhere new because you don't have no
No one knows you.
No one. Yeah,
You get to meet entirely new people, personalities, likes, dislikes, everything. Like they're new people, and I just like meeting new people because then they can end up being your best friends. They can end up being, you know, anything. Your friends.
That reminded me about like Albuquerque. Remember at Panera Bread?
That too, yeah. Like even we went to Albuquerque, and there were these two girls. What they were staring at us.
We were sitting like right next to the window.
Yeah.
And they were sitting outside of the window, like right next to us.
Yeah.
And they kept looking like towards us and inside of us. And then you told me something that like
That's
made
right.
sense to me.
I think I heard one of the girls say, we made dead eye contact, and she looks away at her friend, and she tells her, she's like, do you know those guys? And I swear to God, that's what I heard. And that's all I heard. Like, I couldn't hear what her friend said or anything, and that's all I heard was, do you know those guys?
And when you told me that, I was like, now I'm thinking about it, like they were looking at us, but I didn't say anything.
I thought they were, because I saw them walk in, and then why did they choose to sit right next to us outside? It's like, why? Why do you gotta sit? I can feel you guys staring at me while I'm eating, and it just kind of makes me uncomfortable. Because I don't like eating when people just staring at you. I'm like, look, please. And then that's happened before too. Like when we went to El Paso, me and my friends a long time ago, that was this girl trying to get my attention on the window. And I had no idea. Like, I kind of figured, because my peripherals. What is it?
Oh, yeah, I can't ever say no.
Whatever this is, on the side of my eye, I can kind of see her. And then, like, her friend or her cousin or whoever is with her, he comes in as they're leaving. And he's like, hey, she wants to get your Instagram. And I had no idea what the girl even looked like.
Oh, man.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, I mean, I kind of had an idea because I kind of seen her. But I was like, oh, yeah, okay, yeah, my Instagram is this. He wrote it down on a piece of paper and gave it to her. And then she added me. And, yeah, she wanted my Instagram, so I gave it to her.
Maybe she was like, oh, Mateo. Man.
I didn't even have this channel when that happened, by the way. I had a really old vlog channel.
Oh,
That's a secret. I'm not going to say the name of that channel yet. But I had a really old vlog channel with my old friends, and yeah. So that's happened twice before, like, traveling.
That was really interesting.
See, and it's cool because then, like, it's easier to talk to people when you're traveling, I think. It
is.
Maybe it's just easy to talk to people in general, but I love meeting new people. And that's one reason I love traveling. It's really cool. And then even this, like, vlog, I get to speak to everybody
who tunes in.
Yeah, literally any single person could find this video or look up this video and watch this.
I wonder if they're gonna watch the whole thing.
I don't think so. Like,
me
personally, I don't think you guys will watch the whole thing. If you've made it this far, comment what?
Hashtag for the boys.
Hashtag for the boys.
If you made it this far.
Yeah, if you've made it this far, comment hashtag for the boys.
Yes. Dude, I hope someone makes it.
This is just a test anyway. Like, I get it. This is probably not interesting first podcast.
The name should be like Podcast Test #1 or something.
Maybe. I don't know. I'll figure out the title.
Or Podcast Take 1.
The thing about this is I won't even have to edit a lot of this, which I'm proud about. Yeah. I just have to upload it pretty much.
I think it's better when it's like just raw.
Yeah, I like that. So that's pretty cool.
There's some parts where
okay, this is the first podcast, so we have to keep thinking of stuff to say. Keeping the conversation going. We didn't really think that we don't have a script.
We just
anything.
winged it. We
weren't
even planning on this.
Like, we don't have a teleprompter. We could be like, okay, so what's your favorite color? What is your favorite color?
It's red.
Wow.
And yours?
Blue, dark blue. Dark blue. That's my favorite color. But yeah, life's crazy. I love, traveling, meeting new people. It's fun. Speaking of which, I went to an audition, or not an audition, but a casting, and they're supposed to give me a call, like, in a couple weeks, I think. That'll be pretty cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be sick.
Yeah.
I
let's
woke
look
up late that day. He was all like, I'm leaving at
I
8:30, and I woke
Yeah.
up at like 8:20. The camera died.
Yeah, camera died. Had to switch a battery, so if the angle shifts, sorry, but yeah. Okay.
Let's.
New topic. Oh, where's the worst place you've been stuck for a long time?
Dude, in the washing machine.
Stop, sis. How am I? I'm stuck.
I don't think that's a good question.
What's the worst place you've been stuck for a long time?
Uh,
School.
School, yeah, school.
School
Work.
sucked.
Work.
New topic. Nah, that's a dumb topic.
Nah.
Where did you go on your
well,
last
we were just talking about this.
Albuquerque?
We went to Albuquerque and Santa
The
Fe.
last vacation. And Santa Fe, I forgot Meow Wolf. Oh my gosh. Meow Wolf was awesome.
It is trippy, but it's so cool.
If you want to
man.
see what it's like to be on acid without doing the drug, go to Meow Wolf. Go to Meow Wolf.
And you could get sick photos there.
And that stuff's realistic. It ain't no illusion. You can literally touch stuff, find secret doors and whatnot.
The art is so
It is
awesome.
crazy.
The rooms,
It's amazing.
everything. It's
Meow Wolf is the place to be. Where would you like to
Cool.
travel next?
okay. What's really high on my list is Memphis, because I want to go to Graceland, which is like the property Elvis bought, but they converted it into like a museum, and his house is still there, so you can get a tour. And I want to bring my grandma with me because she's a big Elvis fan, and that's always been my goal, to see that place. And I was thinking about maybe renting a car from the airport and driving through Memphis instead of like getting a like Uber or something. Because Nashville is only like 3 hours away from there, so I could just drive to Nashville one day and back. I think that would be so cool. I don't know. I love music. If anyone knows me, I'm really into music. I love music so much.
He does. He loves it. He's like me with movies. But, well, no. Did I say that right?
Movies?
Or like videos.
Videos,
Loving
yeah.
acting and all that.
I love music so much.
yeah.
And that's like top on my list.
Music.
And yours? Where would you like to
Oh
travel
yeah.
next?
Where would I like to travel next? Honestly, Japan.
Oh, Japan?
Japan.
Yeah, dude.
I've been finding all kinds of photos on Instagram from Japan, and it looks amazing. Like, it literally looks amazing.
You could go to Nintendo World. Have you heard about Nintendo World? It's like Disneyland, but Nintendo themed. They just made it. Dude,
Definitely Japan.
the Pokemon. I want to go to a Pokemon Center there. They have actual Pokemon Center.
Oh man, dude. Japan has everything. I want to go, and I will go, and I'm gonna take you guys with me.
Don't they have like a bullet train too? Like it goes super fast.
I think so. I think I've heard something like that. We can look it up. Is this what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 320 kilometers per hour, whatever that means.
It's a high speed.
How fast is a Japanese bullet train? 200 miles per hour. So, yeah,
200
that's
miles?
quick.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty cool. Generate another random topic.
Yeah. Does technology simplify life or make it more complicated?
I think it depends.
On what it's used for?
Yeah. Because I've seen videos. Maybe I can look it up right now. Let's see, watch. Yes.
Oh, yeah, I've seen
You've
this.
seen this?
Yeah.
This is like.
I'm Giancarlo
Where
Esposito,
people are just
and I play
glued
the
on their
dictator
phone.
Anton
Yeah.
Castillo
I
in
think
Far Cry
that's when it
6.
can
It's
be
up
like
to you
complicated.
to overthrow.
Because there's so many opportunities.
Good luck with that.
Like,
Watch more from Far Cry 6.
maybe
Play it on the
I'm sure
all-new
this video has
Xbox.
some examples. Make sure it's still recording, yeah.
There's a room in Santa Fe like
Around me
this.
are familiar faces,
The big spider.
worn out
The cartoon room.
places.
Oh yeah.
Won't drown my sorrow. No tomorrow.
Even that's so like
No
true.
tomorrow.
That's true. And I feel like it just makes our communication skills less,
It's like socially.
like worse.
Yeah. Technology brings us together, but yet it drives us apart. You know.
Yeah, it's such a good
All
teacher.
filters, people like fake, pretending
Dang,
they're
that
happy.
That
and
was
they're
deep.
Pretending
That
they're
one was
happy.
deep. Look at that. That was crazy. Man,
Wow.
that one, that scene. That was deep.
Pretending they're happy, but they're actually really dying inside.
Very, very mad world.
Or they don't care. They just
Yeah,
care about recording
just-
them.
Mad world.
And then,
Enlarging your
Whoa.
dang.
What?
And then there's
That scene
like,
is crazy.
like her brother. That's crazy. Oh yeah, and then yes, I seen this, and everyone's just. See, that's crazy.
It
So-
could be good and bad.
Yeah, I agree.
But we'll see as the future progresses.
What's something you've gotten in trouble for at school?
We talked about that.
I've gotten in trouble a lot at work by a specific person. And I agree, there's a lot of stuff I could have done differently, but are you very active, or do you prefer to just relax in your free time? I prefer to be active.
Yeah, I prefer to be
Yeah, I
active too.
prefer to
I
be active.
a challenge or something new, you know.
Yeah. What smell brings back great memories?
Smell.
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Oh, wait, that last one.
I eradicate, like bring back to life.
Oh wait.
Water.
Water on a hot summer day.
Water.
What's your favorite season?
Winter.
Winter.
Yes, I love
And
winter.
winter's coming up. I'm sure
I
y'all are
know.
excited. Halloween, baby. Oh man, that's gonna be exciting.
Isaac's party.
Spill the tea. There's another party that's going on, and it's gonna be on the block. That's all. It's coming. Wait, how do clothes change how the opposite sex views a person? How do clothes change? How do clothes change? How? I don't know.
How do you close change?
Is it asking like if a girl wore a dress compared to regular clothes? Doesn't a dress make you look more beautiful anyway?
What makes you more? What would you say makes you look more? Like if a guy's in a suit and a girl's in a dress, more successful? More.
Well, I guess if you're like in like ripped jeans and ripped shirt.
More respectful, more
professional.
professional. That's the word.
Yeah. Huh.
Where's the most awe-inspiring place you have been?
California. California.
Awe-inspiring. I don't know, to be honest. I haven't found it yet.
Who was the last person you called?
It's not who you think it is.
No?
No. I know what you think.
Yeah.
I can see it in
Who
your
was
eyes.
the last?
Uh,
Oh, man.
I have to look at my phone. It was my mom. She's always
Who was the last person I called? Erica. That lady at the base. I'm just kidding. That I called. Yeah, it really was. There was Erica, the recruiter at the base, that didn't message me, didn't call me back, left me on delivered. Don't you guys hate when you get left on delivered?
Yes.
How about this? Do you like anyone right now?
It's like mixed emotions. But I would say yes. Yes.
Okay. Do I like anyone right now? I'll say yes. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
It's not who you think. I'll tell you, like, I'm not gonna say her name.
Whisper it.
Yeah, I've already kind of told you before I liked her.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Let's get it on.
Starts with the J. You know who? J.
Oh,
with-
yeah, I
okay,
definitely know.
He knows. Yeah. I think I like her again. I've liked her in the past. But I think I like her again. So. I think. I don't know. I don't know. Like
you gotta know, like.
Because it's like okay, I guess I do. Yes, I do.
Like, say I look at this person, I don't like just. Of course, I'm like, wow, her eyes, her smile, her hair, her personality, her caringness. But I also see like a future together. You know, I could see like a future together.
Oh yeah. Who is someone popular now that you really like? And why do you like them so much?
Popular now?
Yeah, and then we'll do one more question because I don't know how long.
Who is
this
someone popular now that
It's
you
probably
really
pretty
like? I wouldn't say anyone, to be honest, right now is that I really like that's popular now.
I think I know someone.
I don't think not for
You
me.
don't-
No
you
one's. No, there's not too much people nowadays that inspire me. You know.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
I don't know. Maybe. If I had to go with someone, I would say maybe like someone like Mr. Beast.
Yeah, that's it.
I was like, wait,
waiting for you.
maybe like Mr. Beast because
Yeah.
he really gives so much
Yeah.
to the community
He
and
does.
places, and dude, his videos are just so cool and awesome. He's always giving, give, and it makes it more inspiring. And like, man, I wish I could be like that, and I could just give
I
money
wish I
out.
could do that
you know?
too. I honestly wanted to do that, and then Mr. Beast did it, and I'm like, he's took now he's he's exploding.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dang it, man, I had that idea first. I'm sure he probably had it, but I guess he wanted it more somehow. I'm just
cool.
now starting YouTube pretty much. This is my life. We'll see. It can still happen. It can still happen.
Mr. Beast collab with us.
Yeah, he's never gonna see this video.
Watch us be in a video. That'd be so cool.
Yeah, podcast with Mr. Beast.
You are trying to win
Woo.
$1 million right now. That'd be so awesome.
Yeah, so that pretty much sums that up. What's your favorite way to waste time?
Like video games or watching YouTube videos. I guess that's considered wasting time because you're not really doing productive things.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
waste.
Same YouTube videos and gaming. And we'll do one more question. Yeah, one more question. What is the no?
I don't really know.
No.
Wait, I want to say something about the number thing. Okay, this is cool.
Okay.
My favorite number is 21, but like a number that I think is good and lucky for me is like number 7. People think number 7's a lucky number, but for me I think it means more. So get this. My mom, my parents and my sisters, we all have a 7 in our birthday. My mom was born on Um, no, October 17th. I think that's the right month. My dad was born May 27. My sister was born June 7. My little sister was born April 27. But I was the odd one. I was born on the 21st, but I was born on the 7th month, which is July.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
That's just a weird,
That's
cool
really
thing.
Interesting, yeah. Hey, my birthday soon. I turned 22
Dang.
in a month. I turned 22.
Getting old.
I don't want to get old. Okay. Yeah. Let's try to find which is more important. Yeah, I mean that's kind of like
hard.
a house. A house, right?
I think a house, definitely.
Because you're living there, which is more important. Definitely a house. Because I don't even have a good car. I have a 2005 Chevy Malibu. And it takes me everywhere. I don't need a great car. But, like, a great house? Like, if you have a horrible house, you know, that's kind of sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, like, if you're just out, you're living there, you know, you'd want to have a great house. I don't know why anyone would say a great car. But I don't know, some people have their preferences. Maybe
We did that.
if we find a good question, we'll answer. What is your least favorite? What is your least favorite subject?
Like in school? Or?
Yeah. I guess.
Like,
Yeah.
Math. I
How about-
hated math.
What about Biden?
Biden?
Yeah. You think he's doing good right now?
I don't think he's doing good. I mean, the man can barely speak when he gives speeches.
You know what he said? You know what? Watch this. This is what really triggered me, man.
A vital part of preparing for hurricane season is to get vaccinated now. Everything is more complicated
If
you're
you
not
want to
vaccinated
survive a
with
hurricane, you
or
must
natural
be
disaster
You
vaccinated.
hits.
get vaccinated.
If you
And
wind
you'll
up having
survive
to
it. You
evacuate,
can stand in the middle of the
if you
street.
wind
You'll
up
be
having
a
to stay in the shelter,
superhuman. That's what the vaccine
you don't
does
want
to
to
you. I
add
got the vaccine,
COVID-19
by
to
the way.
the
so
list
did
of
Tomas.
dangers that you're going to
So
be
if I
confronted.
turn it, oh, sorry.
Get
Whoa.
vaccinated now,
If I turn into
so you're ready for
a
whatever may
zombie,
come this month.
well,
It's
you know what
likely
happened.
some
Yeah,
serious
I got
hurricanes are going to
vaccinated.
come
Rip.
this month.
Rest in-
Yeah.
So
But that
don't-
guy really just said.
But people say, oh, there's like microchips or whatnot in
There's
it.
a lot of skepticals about the vaccine.
But I'm like, bro, if the government wanted to do that, they'll put in your food,
That's true.
everything. They're gonna get you no matter what.
And
like-
plus, I guess I don't really care. Even if I'm being tracked, what is that gonna benefit them? Oh shoot, my thing is like super high again. Sorry, it was kind of. I don't think it was that effective. Yeah, man. Any more questions?
Like they had to talk to us.
Final question.
Final question.
Huh.
Something deep.
What are your goal? Like, what's your end goal? This is gonna be the last
Of
question.
life?
Of life. When you're on your deathbed, what are you thinking? Like, yes, I did it in my life. I'm satisfied with my life.
Wow. Dude, that's a tough question. What would satisfy my life? Having, you could say material things like having a house, having a great vehicle, having lots of memories, having those people, those friends, and just thinking back on times I think would be beautiful. Having family, like it would be great to have a family eventually, and then raising a family, that'd be crazy, but it'll be fun. And keeping a strong family together. So many families are broken apart, you know, but if you were able to start your family, have a strong family together, that'd be good. Knowing that you went through life doing what you wanted to do and not what others wanted you to do, being happy and not focusing so much on the sad moments. Even though the sad moments, it hurts, but it reveals who we actually are to ourselves. Yeah, just knowing that, even knowing if I like made an impact in, even if I don't make an impact in the world, just knowing if I made an impact in people's lives who are close to me, that would still mean a whole lot to me, you know. Just cherishing everything. I don't know. It's
Good
a
answer.
tough question, man.
Now me?
Yeah,
Me?
go ahead.
Okay, if I'm on my deathbed, what am I gonna... My satisfied life. If I was able to fulfill a purpose, the purpose for my life, I guess, if, you know, I want to change the world, if I knew I changed the world, you know, on my deathbed, I'd want to know that I've changed the world and that I've helped, you know, thousands, millions of people, and just made the world different from when I was, like, I guess, birthed to now. I made one single person, I made the world different in a better way. So now, like, let's say I end, this is just an example, you know, abusive parenting. No, that's probably not. But, like, let's say somehow I got it so no kids were, like, being abused. Or school shootings, that's a better one. Let's say I somehow found a way to end school shootings. And that was not a thing anymore. And, like, on my deathbed, I think, yes, I'm satisfied. I did that. You know, I'm ready to go. If I change people's lives and just know I've helped out as much as I can. Because I don't really care about my life too much. Like, I do. And the world I'm living in, you know, it'd be better if, like, everyone, you know, like I told you, was together, was a team. It's like, well, if I can slowly get rid of one thing at a time, maybe eventually we might just be able to get close and just be better than we are now. And so, yeah, on my deathbed, I'd be pretty satisfied to know I changed as much as I could. Like, as much as I'm able to help everyone else in the future that's going to be on this planet. Because there's going to be a lot of people. So I want to make it better so they don't have to go through what we've gone through. Or what I've gone through. And that's just kind of, I don't want them to deal with that. Or, like, ending the U.S.'s debt. Like, no one having to worry about that. Like, just being able to live your life and then seeing other people try to achieve things with less, like, obstacles in everyone's life. So, yeah, that's pretty much...
How you want to do?
Yeah.
How you
I'd be
feel
satisfied. Like, if I don't... Even, like, yeah, like if you satisfy people, like, close to you, I would never... On my deathbed, I would just think I've never done enough. Because, I don't know, I just feel like I need to do something like that. So, yeah, that's what I think in order to be satisfied with that. I have to do that. Because I don't want to live a life like anyone else. I don't want to just work, have a family, and then just work the whole life and satisfy just a few people. Because that to me is not a satisfied life. Because I feel like I have the ability to help so much more. And, like, help as many people as I can. Like Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
He's one person, but he's helped so many different people. And it's like, I feel like I have the ability to do that too. So I think if I don't ever satisfy or, like, help enough people, then I'm not satisfied. So I'm hoping by the end of my deathbed that I can So like acting or making movies, you know, a
Mhm.
bunch of people will be like, oh, that was a good movie. Like, you know, I'll like inspire them or make them happy or like, dang, that was a good movie. They like to watch it. And it's like, dang, at least I'm doing that. Like I entertain them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's kind of what I want. As long as I help everyone else. Because I don't really care about me personally that much. If that makes sense. Because it's like, I have one life. I don't care. The only thing I generally want to do is like travel the world. But other than that, I don't really care much about it. And sure, a nice house, good car.
Mhm.
But I don't need like a mansion, a Lamborghini. You know, stuff like that. I just want to be satisfied myself to where I can help as many people as I possibly can. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
That's why I'd be satisfied on my deathbed. That's the only way, is just knowing I helped a bunch of people. Or changed the world.
In order for that to happen, though, you guys have to drop a like and a comment on this video to satisfy old man Mateo.
And that was my birthday coming up, but you don't gotta call me old man. I know, I'm gonna start putting, I'm a 22-year-old kid. In my description. Oh man, so yeah man, that's, yeah, that was fun to talk about. That was interesting, that was fun.
That was cool.
Yeah, cool, that's a wrap on Heyo Mateo podcast. I hope it worked out, like I really do. So
I think it was cool, man.
yeah, let me make sure it's recording. Yes, it is. We got everything.
Okay, how do we end this now?
Well, guys, that'll be it. Yeah, like you said, you should drop a like if you liked it,
Yeah,
or you should do it anyway if you're bored.
if you made it this far, you know,
Yeah, if you made it this far,
comment.
thank you for watching. Like,
Yeah.
I appreciate you so much. Like, and your time. Like, this is probably an hour and 30 minutes long, something like that.
That'd be cool if
Probably
it is.
really long, but yeah, yeah. This is. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. You know, there's not much of you, but you know that's how everyone starts. You know, everyone starts out small.
Yeah, I mean, you come into this world with nothing, and
It's true. It's true.
well, that's it, guys.
Thank you guys for watching. Yeah, like and subscribe. Yeah, like and subscribe. We're gonna make more vlogs, and yeah, I don't know when the next one will come out. Right now, I can tell you the next one will come out early November. It's kind of late, but maybe we'll figure something out before then. I'm sure we probably will, but yeah, we'll let you guys know. Thank you guys for watching the podcast. First podcast with Tomas. He's the first guest. Might be the second guest too. I don't know.
Might be the third guest too.
Yeah, guys. You know, whoever I can get on, whether it's more of my friends or whatever, you know, then we can sit here and talk. And
That'd be sick, man.
so, all right, guys. We'll see you next time.
See
Take
ya.
care. Peace.